I have two children. I have a son, Stuart, who is 8. He'll be 9 in July, and a daughter, Elise, who is 5 next month in April. And Stuart always had challenging behaviors when he was little. We didn't really know what it was or how to help him. At first, he was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and he was put on Ritalin and then on Concerta when he was 4 years old, and that just made him worse. It made his behaviors worse. So the doctor thought at the time that there were autistic symptoms, but he didn't know if the medication would work. So he was formally diagnosed with autism. I stopped to mail a letter, and I thought I'd put on the brakes of her stroller, but they didn't work, and she fell out of her stroller, and she fell and hit her head, and she was taken to the hospital. It was a difficult time because we were there for at least 4 hours, and Stuart hadn't eaten and he was crying. We had a really hard time there. And some of the staff members there didn't see it as autism. They thought that Stuart was being manipulative and that he was trying to get me to do things for him. And they thought that I was a bad parent, and so they called Children's Aid on me, and a caseworker came to my house to evaluate my parenting skills with both kids. So that day I cried. When we hit that low point, I knew that I had to reach out for help. I knew that even if, whatever it was, we needed help, and we weren't getting it from extended family. And I heard about this program through an information fair at Thames Valley Children's Centre. I found out about the Saturday ASD program, the Autism Spectrum Disorder program, through that. And once I got Stuart involved in that program, I heard about the overnight respite as well. So from that point, we were able to get him into both of those programs. They welcomed Stuart with open arms. It's the one place where I felt that he was taken care of and that he wasn't going to be judged. And they respected him for who he was, with his strengths and his challenges, but nothing was ever too difficult to deal with. And that's the greatest thing about being here, is I had this sense of relief when I brought him, that I knew he was going to be okay, and so I could just take a deep breath and relax for once, because I'm always afraid that before he came here that he would make a scene, or that he would cry or scream, and somebody would either judge him or judge me as a parent. And we didn't feel that when we came here, that they just accepted him unconditionally and treated him with that dignity that he deserves. So I can't thank the Salvation Army enough for what they've done for our family, not only for Stuart, but for us. I'm getting emotional, but it's been a lifesaver for us to have that support in the community at a time when we needed it the most. I don't think we'd be where we are without this kind of support that we have.